Alright, let's go ahead and take a detailed look at the low profile piston system. We're going to start with disassembly. Go ahead and remove the charging handle and bolt carrier. Alright, once you have the carrier and charging handle removed, you'd remove the mounting screws that go around the circumference of the handguard and hold it to the barrel nut. I went ahead and removed those already. So we'll go ahead and push the handguard straight off the barrel nut and off the front of the upper receiver. Set that aside. Let's go over the parts real quick here. Got the regulator knob, the low profile gas block, the piston cylinder, the piston, the op rod, return spring, and spring guide. Let's go ahead and disassemble this. You simply grab hold of the op rod, pull it straight back till it's clear of the piston. Then you lift it up over, slide it right out the top. Then you grab the piston and pull it out of the piston cylinder. Then you can just use a bullet or a firing pin or a similar type tool, maybe a punch. You just push out this retaining pin that holds the regulator in place. Then you can just pull the regulator out the front of the gas block. Set that aside. That's all there is to disassembly. Let's go ahead and reassemble it, and we'll just reverse the order. Regulator goes back. Press the retaining pin back through. Put your piston in place. Grasp the op rod here and pull it back and then lower it into the piston. That's it, it's fully reassembled. Alright, let's go over the 4-position gas regulator in more detail. So we'll start by just pushing out the retaining pin, remove the regulator. I want to show you here on the regulator we've got 3 different gas ports and then an off position. So your smallest gas port would be for your silencer setting, next largest gas port would be for your normal operation, and then an adverse setting for operation when the firearm gets dirty or you've got some underpowered ammunition, something along those lines. So let's replace the regulator back in the gas block and we'll go over the 4 positions. So the normal position is your 12 o'clock position, and you can operate it by hand. Simply pull forward on the knob and rotate it, then release and continue to rotate and it'll drop in the next setting. It's also designed so that a bullet will fit in the regulator. If the regulator gets too hot to handle with bare hands, you could use a bullet. Or if the regulator starts to get a little harder to turn, just because it's getting fouled up and hasn't been cleaned in a while, you can operate it with a bullet to give you more leverage. So let's go over the settings now. The 12 o'clock position is your normal setting. 1 click over to the ejection port side is your silencer setting. And then your adverse setting is opposite the ejection port, or the 9 o'clock position. So to review again, it's 12 o'clock is your normal setting. 3 o'clock be your silencer setting. And then your 9 o'clock position would be your adverse setting. And then your 6 o'clock position would actually turn the gas completely off. Alright, let's go over some more details on the low profile regulated gas piston system. Now that we've got the handguard back in place, you notice the knob sticks forward of the handguard, allows the operator to be able to actuate the knob without any interference from the handguard. Another design feature that was built into it was the ability to remove the knob for maintenance without having to remove the handguard. You can simply use a firing pin or a punch or similar type tool. You just reach in through the handguard, press out the retaining pin, pull the regulator free from the gas block. Now if you had to do any maintenance or anything, it's easily achieved right here. Give it a quick wipe down. Run the regulator back into the gas block. Reach from the opposite side to press in on the retaining pin. Now the regulator is secured back in place and ready for operation.